Um, I first of all made contact with Mohammed on Facebook. I saw that he participated in the in the IAAC competition, the International Astronomy and Astrophysics competition. So I decided to reach out. So because we recruit students and participants from across Africa, so that is why I reached out. I'm so grateful that he expressed interest in the research. So right now I have slides I want to present to you, and I want to show you some of the activities that we carry out in our organization. So, so I want to share my slide. All right. So my name is Mira Kuchibuzo Marcel, and I'm the Chief Scientific Officer of the Pan African Asteroid Search. In our organization, we specialize in space and astronomy research, and the kind of research that we do are the kind that involves the input of ordinary people. They are usually called citizen science. So we have several projects. By the way, we have been on since 2020, and we have been contributing to several citizen science projects. So our first project is the Pan African Asteroid Research. Then we have astrophoto image development or image processing. Then we have web telescope usage. So I'm going to explain each of these sections and what they mean. So in our first project, we have the asteroid hunting, or you can call it the asteroid research. Then we have space competitions. Then we have space arts. So in our first one about asteroid research, I want to first of all explain to you.
I have a question. I have a question.
So I want to just give you a little lecture about asteroids, just a little lecture about asteroids. So this is the solar system. So this red belt here is called the asteroid belt. This one is called asteroid belt. Then we have the Kuiper belt. So here is the inner planet, and here is the outer planets. So this asteroid belt, in this asteroid belt, there are about, in theory, there are about 1 billion asteroids orbiting around this region. So, and they are quite stable, but due to the size of Jupiter, it exerts gravitational influence on their belt, and they change their direction. Sometimes they collide with themselves, and sometimes they crisscross the orbits of these inner planets. And when our planet is on their way, at least this is Earth, when our planet is on their way, they will hit our planet and cause a lot of destruction. So these are some of these asteroids. The green ones are the near Earth asteroids, while these ones are the Kuiper belts. Now, we are searching for all these asteroids. These ones you see here are about 1 million of them, and they were discovered by citizen scientists. So this happened 66 million years ago, during the times of the dinosaurs. They didn't have any space program, and because of that, asteroids impacted and destroyed their world. And this happened recently in Russia in 1908. It happened in Russia. This area here, this is a huge crater that it created when it impacted. This area is as large as London, but you can imagine the impact of this asteroid on that space and that space. And moreover, this is a huge forest. It's a huge forest, and because of the heat from the impact, it vaporized all the trees from that environment. And here, this happened in 2013 in Russia. I don't know, maybe you heard about it. So when it landed, it destroyed buildings and injured many people. And from that day, we started taking asteroid hunting very seriously. And of recent, in Indonesia, a man was in his home, and a meteorite fell through the ceiling. Look at that. It fell through the ceiling and dropped on the floor. He sold it. He sold it for $2.5 million. And here, this happened in 2022. An asteroid fell uh, on Earth. It landed in Europe, but there was no destruction because we have already started to monitor them. So these are some of the surveys around the world that are searching for asteroids. So the telescope that we use for this, the data we use for searching for asteroids are gotten from the Pan-STARRS telescope. I forgot to also mention some things a moment. Okay, so here you have both space telescopes and ground-based telescopes. So here is the telescope. This is the Pan-STARRS telescope. It is on a mountain. It collects data, and once the data are collected, they are sent to the ISAC, and we are registered with this organization. This organization is responsible for distributing it across the world. So, and we are registered with them. Here is the software that we use for the registration. Here is the software we use for the registration. And here is how it works. So this is the asteroid moving in this frame. We're going to train you on how to use this software to search for asteroids. And here is our African teams. We have different teams across Africa searching for asteroids. We are mostly interested in university groups, astronomy groups, space agencies. And we have been searching this asteroid for the past 3 years and have made a lot of discoveries. And I'm very, very glad that your team is joining us. We haven't really had teams from Egypt, but I'm very glad that you are the first Egyptian teams that are going to be joining our program. So here are some of the countries in Africa that have participated in our program before. Here we have permanent citizen scientists that are very active in the asteroid search. And here is the timetable for our new academic year for the asteroid search. So we are just about to round this up. Another one is coming up on September of this year. Then we are going to be running it every month, even till next year, May. So the requirement to participate are Windows operating system. It can either be Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 9, or above. So you have a good internet connection.
Thank you.
Then you have time commitment, time commitment during training. Okay, the training can take about 2 hours. Okay, but during the program, you can just be committing maybe once in a week. You gather with your team to search for asteroid. It is not something you do every day. Then you need at least 3 persons to start. But I want five, okay? Because five will cause more enthusiasm. Then we have passion for space and astronomy and discovery. So once you have all these requirements, you are good to go. So these are some of the asteroids that we have discovered in the previous times, and I would like to use Stellarium to view these asteroids. This is Stellarium. I believe you must have heard about it before. So I want to show you some of the asteroids
Okay.
that we have discovered before. So these are the ones I have searched. Let me click on it. I think this is below the horizon. Let me check for another one. So here is, oh, this is an asteroid there,
Okay.
discovered by our team, an African team right there. Oh, let me bring it to the center. So this is the asteroid, one of our teams. I have forgotten the country. I've forgotten the country. So look, this is it, the asteroid that they discovered. So we we have discovered so many asteroids since the 3 years.
Could you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Anything?
Mm. Could you hear me? Because I
Yes.
have some lag in my internet.
Yes, I can hear you very loud and clear. I can hear you loud and clear. Do you copy? Can you hear me too? Mohammed, can you hear me too? Oh, oh, wait, wait.
Actually, it takes some time to reach to you. Could you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you hear me too? Can you hear me too? Hello?
Mm,
Can you hear me too?
okay. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. I can.
I think your internet is breaking. How about Miriam? Can you hear me? Are you having the same issue? Miriam?
I think it took some time to reach my voice to reach to you.
I can hear you right now. I can hear you. You know, I'm recording this video and I'm going to send it
Okay,
to you
okay,
afterwards. So you can replay it and send it to your friends too. So
okay. I
I'm not done presenting.
okay.
I want you to
I have
continue.
some question about.
Yeah, I'm not done presenting. When I'm done, you can ask me your questions.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
So here are some of the asteroids that we have discovered so far. So here is the International Astronomy and Astrophysics Competition. And you are very familiar with this too. So I don't need to start describing it to you, but we support some of our African participants who are not able to cover the fees here. So in return, we ask Isaac to, you know, publish our activities across uh, students and participants that are participating in their programs. We share our programs alongside their own. So then we have Space for Art Foundation. Here we work with teachers across Africa. We usually request for them to ask their students or pupils to draw anything they can imagine about space. So here are some of the art we have collected so far. Here is a pupil from Nigeria. She said she wants to be the first Nigerian to go to space. So she was able to draw her imagination. So this is mostly for teachers and pupils, although it may not concern you. So the all ages below 16. So after drawing the art, it is used to build a spacesuit. Here is astronaut Nicole Stott. Astronaut Nicole Stott is responsible for this. She's the founder of Space for Art Foundation, and she tours around the world, uh, inspiring kids to pursue careers in STEM. And sometimes the spacesuit is flown to the International Space Station. And here you can see an astronaut wearing it. An astronaut is wearing it, and this is the International Space Station. Then our
بيشتغل
second,
4 ساعات في الأسبوع.
so in our second project, I want to describe our second project. So in this project, we're going to teach you how to process images from these telescopes. I'm very sure you are familiar with them. This is the James Webb Space Telescope. We're going to teach you how to process images.
And Hubble.
Yeah, so this is the ones we have done so far. These are images from the James Webb Space Telescope. We did it in our organization. So that will come later. Want to first of all start from the asteroid search, then we go over to this one. So from different observatories and telescope. So in these three projects, we're going to assign you an account on this Webb telescope. We assign you an account where you can schedule your own images and capture and process them. So this is the end of my presentation, and I would like you to ask me questions now. Let me. Okay.
Okay. First of all, I would like to know: Are we going to work on the three projects at the same time, or we are going to choose only one project to work during the month.
Okay,
Second,
one at
about
a
the
time.
time, is the time going to be flexible? For example, I hear that we have to work 4 hours per week.
Yeah, 4 hours per week.
Okay, okay, okay.
So you can choose
So are we
on the
going to
time.
work on the same project
Yeah, you can
for
choose
months?
the time that is convenient for you. You can just maybe you have a team, which you should. Then you gather once in a week, maybe on Saturdays or Sundays. You work on your data sets. So
Okay, so we can work 1 day a week with my team for 4 hours, for example, or
uh,
we can
if
like
you have
work two hours in.
if you have a lot of team, maybe let's say six, you can finish on that 2 hours. So just share the data sets. Maybe this person will analyze
Okay,
three,
so
this person will analyze
our
three.
time are flexible.
Yeah, the time is very flexible. You can do
Okay,
a
that's
lot.
very good. Very,
Yeah.
very good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I really appreciate it. So, secondly, about the project, we are going to work on the three project during the month, right?
Yeah, I'm going to register you in the next one that is coming on September 8th. So I want to know,
Yeah, I know you told me.
do you prefer live training or do you want me to give you our recorded training video? Which one will work for you?
Well, for me, both are going to work. For example, we can have both like live sessions, and for those who don't able to come, we can like have this conversation recorded so that they can return again.
Okay.
You get
So
what I mean?
which one do you prefer first? Should I send you the video? Or maybe when you are done going through the videos, we now, before the campaign starts, we now schedule live training.
Well, I think I'm going to ask other members. I'm going to
Okay.
send them the details that you have already sent, and I'm going to contact you on Facebook and tell you what is suitable. But for
Okay.
me, I think both. Like the live session can could be recorded, and those who can't apply
Okay.
for
Okay.
example, for details, they can return another time to see it whatever they like.
Okay.
And for example, if I didn't,
Okay. The recorded version goes straight to the point. Okay, but if you, I will record the live session. But one thing about live session is there's a lot of long story. Maybe I will be talking to this person. I will be asking this person, "Have you done this? Have you done that? Okay, have you done this?" So before we can move on to the next step, it takes a lot of time. But if you watch the recorded video, you can just I just go straight to the point. If you think you are behind, you can just pause the video and do what I've done. So maybe
yeah, I think
yeah.
that's a nice
So
option.
so what I would suggest is um, I will send you the video right now. You can go through it, or maybe you send it to your team member. But then you prepare when we're going to have a live training. Live training.
Okay,
But live training should
okay,
around that 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours.
okay. 2 to 3 hours live training
Yeah.
once a week.
No, only once training. One I mean
Uh,
training once.
one time?
Yeah.
Once, okay, okay.
Yeah, one
So we
time.
can discuss with, I could discuss with my members right now, and I
Yeah.
could contact you tomorrow and tell
Okay.
you which is okay. The live session are it's going to be on 8th September, or it's going to be
Okay.
before that or after?
I prefer training before the campaign starts so that you can have enough time to work on the practice sets. We have about 5 practice sets. Then I'm going to
Okay,
use 2 to train you. Then I will give you 3 as an assignment. So you need to be relaxed and work on them before the campaign starts. So that's it.
okay. I'm going to tell them everything,
Okay.
and I'm going to send them video, and I will contact you to tell you more about
Okay.
it.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
For is going okay. Do you have a schedule or like timeline of what are going to do? Or
Mm,
if you have, you could send it like a message to me in Facebook later if it's available.
is it timeline like timetable for?
Yeah. For example, today, 8th September, we're going to start like discovering Comet A. Then we're going to do MS processing after 1 week and so on. You
No,
understand
no,
what
no,
I mean?
no. Once we are done training you, that is the end. Then I will now work on registering your team before 8th of September. So there's no much activities at all. There's no much activities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I
So
get it.
so any other question?
For me, no. Maria?
Marian, hope she's there.
We will work on image processing. Do I have need to have the Python basics or something?
Okay, when we are done with the
I
asteroid
really
search, we move to the image processing. It is quite simple, very, very simple. But I haven't arranged how the training will be because I'm working in a research right now. So I'm quite busy with the research. But when I'm done, I will arrange the image processing training. But I've actually made about 13 video videos on that image processing. But most people are not good at listening to videos. They want live training. You understand? So I've
I know,
actually
I
done
know.
it. I mean, if you listen to it, even if you're a 5 year old, you can understand everything. But I have in my research group, I've sent it to them, but no one is looking at it. They want us to arrange the day we're going to do it live. So I've promised them that, but I'm not doing it now. I'm just focusing on the asteroid search. Until I'm done with my research and publish them, we can come back to image processing.
So we are going. So I hear from you that you are going to start like for 1 month. So our training for asteroid is going to be for 1 month.
No, one day, 2 hours.
Oh, okay. 1 day, 2 hours.
Yes, or 3 hours,
Then
depending on how fast your team is. Okay,
okay, let's say
everybody.
that we were able to finish the asteroid training like for 2 hours. Then
Yeah.
what's next? We're going to do for image processing,
Okay,
listening to your record.
wait. Okay, okay, okay. When you are done training for the asteroid search, okay,
Okay.
then I will register your team. You then participate. The asteroid search runs for 1 month.
Mm, could you repeat it again? There is some lag.
Okay, I said after training you on the asteroid search, okay, you you
Could you repeat it again? Could you?
okay. I said after training you on the asteroid search, I will register your team.
Okay.
Okay, then you participate in the asteroid search. It runs for 1 month. The asteroid search runs for 1 month. Within this 1 month, you're going to analyze about 25 image data sets from the observatory. Okay, then we now talk about the image processing and other ones. But the major thing is the asteroid search, and the major thing is for you to make your discovery of asteroids. So we can talk about image processing later. So, and after
So
that, you get a certificate. That's a certificate you get directly from the International Astronomy uh, Astronomical Search Collaboration. I am just the coordinator from Africa.
to get it right, so we're going to have the training and we're going to work like for 1 month, and
Yes,
then
yes. The program is
okay,
runs for 1 month. The program runs for 1 month.
okay, it's like a competition, for example, or like a research we're going to do last for 1 month, and you're going to help us like for in this training.
Yeah, the training I'm going to give you will walk you through on how to use the computer program. Okay,
Okay, I get it.
use the
I
computer
get it. I get
program
it.
to search for asteroids. Then the after the training, you now participate starting from 8th of September to
Okay,
October 4th.
okay. So we have like 1 month to participate in this competition or in this organization, and we have to do well in order to get a certificate.
You just have you will do well after your training. There's nothing like whether you will do well or not do well. You will do well after the training.
O-
It is
Okay,
not
I
a
get
it is
it.
not a competition whether you do well. Yeah, and certificate is cool, but my concern is making a discovery because you have to be very, very meticulous. Okay, you have to be very watchful when you are analyzing the data so that you can discover an asteroid. So which is the most thrilling part. So everybody, whether you discover an asteroid or
Okay.
not, will get a certificate. But the major thing is discovering
No,
an
so
asteroid.
but we need to make an impact. We do need to make an impact.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Since
of
we started
course.
doing this, about our African teams have discovered about 27 asteroids. 27.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And the
So
beautiful thing, you get to name it in the future. You get to name it in the future.
okay, that's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice.
So you're not doing it for NASA or the International Astronomy Union. You are doing it for yourself, and you are also protecting Earth because these asteroids are everywhere. They are
Yeah.
always, yeah. So it is just part of planetary defense. So NASA wants the public to contribute to protecting the planet from asteroid impact. So
Okay, I get it.
yeah.
So okay, for every other details, I'm going to contact you on Facebook and tell you everything. And
All right.
if there is any further questions, I'm going to ask you
All
directly.
right.
And we are going to try to have a live session before the 8th September, and we're going to have our training before 8th September.
All right, all
Right?
right, all right. Maybe by next week we can even arrange training, Saturday or Sunday.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I think maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Sunday. Sunday, I think it will be better.
Okay. I want to
I'm going
also
to tell
let you
you.
know we have a WhatsApp group. We have WhatsApp where we share information. There are different people in the WhatsApp group. So, are you on WhatsApp?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
I will send you our invitation link to WhatsApp so that you can join in our group after this meeting.
O- Okay.
Yeah.
I'm finished. Finished questions. Mariam, do you have another things?
All right.
No, thank you.
All right. All right.
Okay.
All right. I appreciate this meeting.
Me too. Really, I'm really excited.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Take care.
Okay. Goodbye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.